Welcome in guys, my name's Haze, and in this video I'm going to show you how to best optimize the Premier Glass Cannon support class of Space Marine 2. To get us started, I'm going to go into the perk trees first of all and come back to the weapons later. To keep it simple, what I'm going to do is show you the core builds that you use for each key PvE scenario. So for any operations against Tyrannid, this is the build that you're going to run. For any operations against Chaos, you're just going to go into Plasma Boost, as you'll be using a Plasma weapon. And then for Siege mode, you're going to go back to Balanced Distribution, you're going to take Secure Stockpile, and go for Precise Calibration. This is because your key role in Siege is to support your team and offer as much damage enhancement as possible. Now to actually elaborate on these talents, going into the core tree first of all, we start with Balanced Distribution because as the TAC, nearly all of your damage comes from the primary weapon. This is due to the Emperor's Vengeance talent, which is unique across Space Marine in that you're actually getting ammo back from Majoris executes, whereas most other classes get their ammo back from Extremis or things like secondary kills. Going into the second column then, we've got Heightened Vigor. This is pretty vital for the playstyle that you're going to run with the Chainsword, which is again the melee that you're going to run on TAC. And this works for multiple reasons. Firstly, when you do the perfect blocks and you gain those 2 adrenaline surges and go to attack back, having the knockback resistance helps you trade the blow and stun them with the adrenaline surge explosions. And this also synergizes really well with battle focus. So you're effectively getting 10% more damage, immunity to knockback, and an Auspex on the target that you're about to attack. This lines up for some really painful melee combos from the attack itself. And on the third column, as discussed before, you go straight into Emperor's Vengeance on every build. This is your core mechanic of getting your ammo back, and it's pretty essential to TAC's playstyle. Going into the team perks, a lot of people will suggest that you go Secure Stockpile. However, personally, outside of Siege, it's not something I'd recommend unless you're playing with a very melee-heavy team. Generally, the value you get from aligned aim can be a lot higher. The problem with Secure Stockpile is most people envision it as a whole team running around dropping melter bombs every 60 seconds. However, the likelihood is, in operations, you're relying on RNG to get the melters in the first place, whereas with aligned aim, from the very start to the very finish, everyone is benefiting no matter what they're doing. So this is why I pick aligned aim for anything outside of Siege. Obviously within Siege you have a lot more time and RNG is a lesser factor, so you can actually get the whole team running melters every minute. Going into the gear perks, you're going to take Vital Data, which is extremely strong in Siege. In operations, it's not so amazing as you'll quite often be using Auspex outside of Extremis and Terminus, so you'll have to wait for the full recovery anyway. However, the other 2 options in this tree aren't that great anyway. You don't need the Auspex to last longer because everything dies so fast in an Auspex anyway, and you're very rarely going to use equipment into an Auspex. Onto the second gear column. As mentioned before, you take Battle Focus for any operations as you're going to be dealing a lot with Majoris who are meleeing you, and you want that ability to take out individual targets in front of you quickly. However, if you're going to be playing Siege, you're going to go for Precise Calibration because, as I mentioned before, your main job at this point is to enhance the whole team's damage, and also within Siege, you're getting high densities of Extremis and Enraged Majoris in a very tight area. So Precise Calibration becomes extremely effective for nuking down massive waves of very powerful enemies. Going into the third column on the gear tree, we're going to take Concentrated Fire, because again, we're looking to enhance this Auspex as much as possible. And it doesn't really matter that if an enemy leaves the Auspex, they take less damage, because you're quite often placing the Auspex on the point in which the enemies zone in and killing them before they leave, because you have so much enhanced damage. And then finally, for the signature perk, we're taking Radiating Impact. It's an incredibly strong proc. The cooldown being 90 seconds makes it a little bit difficult to plan strategically. However, you do end up getting a bit of a feel if you play tactical long enough for when it is and isn't ready. And with this, you can put an entire crowd of Majoris into execute range just by getting one execute off in front of them. It's very strong. So to move into the prestige perks, there are 2 that I would say are mandatory, and then there are 3 optionals depending on the situations for the other 2 slots. Now the 2 mandatory ones are Skilled Supplier and Fortitude, as more ammo reserve and more health are always extremely strong, especially on the TAC class. And then for the optional ones, depending on the situation, for Siege, you need Spare Power. For the whole gameplay loop of Tactical, it's essential in keeping the Auspex charges, rolling over, and also picking up the ammo boxes will replenish your grenade launcher grenade supply. For the last one, you've got Acuity, which again is pretty good if you're using the bolt gun as an alternate source of damage. However, the other option is to take Resilience to get more health back from your stims. If you're going to be playing Chaos missions, then I would switch Acuity to Fortitude. But outside of that, anything Tyranid related, Acuity is very strong, especially if you're doing Tyranid missions and you're not using the grenade launcher. This is an extremely strong talent to take. Now, to move on to the weapons, this is probably one of the most contentious parts of Tactical. So I'm going to start from the bottom up and go for the what I would say are the strongest options for the melee and the secondary weapon. Now, to start us off with melee, I take the block chainsword with the following perk tree. Now, the reason you go for this perk tree is just to pick up full throttle. What you're going to be doing the vast majority of time with this weapon on tack is you're going to be getting the double block charges and then animation skipping full throttle by holding your first attack input just long enough to begin the throttle animation, but not long enough to charge the first charge. And what it will do is effectively make you do the secondary light attack so that you can then heavy attack and shoulder charge, which does an obscene amount of damage, especially to an Auspex target when you have that 10% damage buff from Heightened Vigor. Again, this is why Battle Focus and Heightened Vigor synergize so well on the Tactical class. Going into the secondary weapon then, on Tactical, I always run the Fire Rate Plasma Pistol with the following perk tree. With this, because as mentioned before, nearly all of your damage as the tac is going to come from primary weapons, the purpose of the Plasma Pistol is generally just to finish enemies off, as it's a quicker option than just reloading your primary, or if you're going to be taking a lot of damage, it's extremely strong for contesting health. As you can get 4 charged shots off before you overheat this weapon. Each individual charged shot is going to contest at least 75% of your total health. It's the most broken gun in the game for contested health recovery. This thing is extremely strong. Now, if you're playing against Chaos as well, and you need to interrupt an enemy or a reinforcement call, you switch to this and blast them in the face with a charge shot. It's going to interrupt anything in one or two shots. Now, to the hot debate, going with the easy option first. As mentioned, against Chaos, you're going to run the Plasma Incinerator. So to show you this build first, get it out the way, you're going to run with the Fire Rate version. You're going to take the whole of the bottom tree so that you can pick up Efficient Charge twice, because all your damage from plasma weapons is going to come from charged shots. Outside of this, I would say the only optionals really are to take faster venting or honed precision. Now, honed precision is a really useful talent. It doesn't seem like much, but being able to hip fire charge shots when you're in close proximity without having to ADS is really strong for keeping a wider field of view, being able to see more attacks that may be coming in. And then finally, for the most debatable aspect of the tac build, we have what is the best bolt weapon to run. Ultimately, I have tested this rigorously throughout this patch. At this point, I genuinely have to say it's down to preference. I think if you're looking for a more stable and simple approach, you run the ammo variant bolt carbine with the hip fire headshot build. So you run along the top tree to pick up Headhunter twice. Then you go down into the bottom tree to get the ammo capacity buffs, and you pick up Perpetual Precision. This way you're getting the headshot damage, double precision perks, and Divine Might at the end of the tree. With this, you're going to run around hip fire headshot spamming, which is going to be one of the strongest contested health recoveries in the game. As I said before, it's super simple and stable to play this gun. Also, by hip firing constantly, you keep a wider field of view and can keep a better eye on attacks that are going to be coming in. The alternate and my personal favorite of this patch is the heavy bolt rifle. With this, again, you're going to run through the top tree so that you can pick up every headshot perk available and end up with Divine Might for the extra damage. And you also get the added benefit of taking talents like Perpetual Penetration and Greater Might. Then finally, for the bolt rifle discussion versus Tyranid, I would say the bolt rifle itself can be very strong if you build it into the headshot and damage modifiers, again running the headshot variant of the gun itself. However, I would say at this point the heavy bolt rifle is stronger to use as a straight bolt headshot machine for things like Tyranid operations. Now, if you're going to be playing Siege, you're going to run the grenade launcher version, and you're going to run with the following tree. You're going to start in the bottom and effectively build into as much ammo capacity and outright damage as possible with the following tree. And that concludes my breakdown of the tactical class in Space Marine 2. This is one of my favourite classes to play. It is the epitome of high risk, high reward, as you are one of the squishiest classes in the game, but you have some of the most savage damage and can burn through enemies faster than nearly anyone due to your specs and perks. The operation I'm about to showcase is of the new operation using the heavy bolt rifle with the following perk setup. However, I will link to a double plasma build that I ran through Vortex in the last patch, where the build was exactly as follows. So I hope you guys enjoy. This video is a bit more detailed than the previous two classes, so if you have any questions, throw them in the comments below. I really love talking about this stuff. But otherwise, enjoy the run and happy hunting. Saber is a small multi-dollar company, exactly. No, I criticize them because they can do better, dude. Yeah, it's a bit quicker, I think. Like, I think it takes the same amount of bullets to get the execute, but it fires, like, twice as quick and more accurately, so... Grenade launcher versus incinerator. Well, currently I'd rate the incinerator over it in almost all applications except for siege. Like, let's not understate it. Grenade launcher is the king of siege. Possibly the best weapon there is, paired with how tactical works. Yeah, I mean, this is so much quicker damage. It's taking a calendar year to kill a Minoris, but yeah. What makes it so good in Siege? What makes it so good in Siege is that an ammo box, which gives you 10 grenades back, costs 6 points. So you're literally paying, like, each point is like worth less than a single grenade, which is massive economy. And considering picking up the box gives you free Auspex as well, it effectively is how you kill bosses fast and how you stop waves in the track. So yeah, it's the whole tactical classes synergy that makes the grenade launcher in Siege so devastating. But that doesn't detract from the fact that the grenade launcher is insane. And the more enemies, the more it scales, obviously, because it's explosive. Oh, that's a shame. Weird. I actually didn't want to do that. Oh no, I'm backed into a corner. JKM attack. I can't execute him. What? The fuck? Damn, we got a lot of friends here. Atta boy. Oh, I got fucking damage. That's pretty fun. All this because I didn't stop one fucking call for reinforcements. Oh shit, wait, what the fuck? Mr. Crisis kicking off a fucking hype train. Wait, hang on, what did he say? What did he say? Is he going? Bro, you can't start a hype train and then leave. That's heresy. Wait, what's he going for though? I gotta go. No stress, Crisis. I really appreciate the buds, man. Very kind of you, dude. Thank you so much. But have a good one, dude. Thanks for kicking off a hype train. Let's go. Choo-choo, motherfuckers. Now we're gaming. Tried all the new heroic weapons. Okay. Witcher crap. I thought you said Witcher cap. Jakutsa. I would say... Oh, here we fucking go, man. Here, Lourdes, thank you so much, dude. Cranking us out with 5. You got Void in that as well. Arrow in the knee. What a name. Thank you, dude. Thank you, man. Oh, shit. That's kind of annoying. No. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna get blasted, but it's fine. Hey, no stress, Jakuz. Just repaying the favor. Trying to anyway. Also, thank nuts. Oh god, I see what's happening. What's he done? What's he done? Cheeky adding buds. This fucking guy. Oh, dude. That is heresy at its finest. That is disgusting. So, Jakuz, to answer your question, Cheeky, thanks for the bits, man. To answer your question, I would say the most fun new weapon is the sniper. 100%. That thing is just hilarious. Why not both? Yeah, I'm a mixed bag kind of guy. I don't know. What's the best new weapons, guys? I really like the sniper. The hammer is really cool. What else is there? Oh shit, man! Fucking donk. Hype train level 3. Hype. 100% the hammer. Yeah, I'm trying to think, dude. Is there a single heroic weapon that's been brought out that is the best of its class currently? The sniper is like the only one that can kind of compete for that, surely. Because the hammer does not beat... The hammer doesn't beat either the axe or the... what's the other one called? The fist. So, you know. Thank you for the bits, Mr. Dong. You guys are gaming. Really appreciate the support. Oh, hello. The hammer will beat your skull in. I'll beat your skull in. I'll bash your skull in with my cock. I don't need a hammer to do it. I got a hammer. I got a homemade hammer. What am I saying? Yeah, dude, this gun is better than the grenade launcher for ops. Like, not just in terms of direct damage, but like... just like ease of use, like accuracy, ammo capacity per clip. It's just strong. Mate, why do I not have an alert for bits? Yeah, the hammer definitely does feel strong. I will agree with you there. The only thing that the hammer doesn't... The only reason I say the hammer's not that great is because it's not a block weapon. That's basically it. Accuracy and recoil pan's so satisfying. It is, dude. Like, this is a pleasure to use. And also, I'm just farming ammo. Like, it's not... It's super easy to manage. Just rail things in the head, and it's great. And this would also work on controller really well. And thank you again for the bits, Donk. Dude, why... nuts, if you're here. You are. How's your clangy pipe? Wait, what? Can you put in the to-do list, can you at Meki and say bits, like, sound effect? I can't believe we don't have one. Quite a few people have been piping up with the bits recently, and it's, people have been really generous, so not having a sound effect just feels really bad. Oh, I knew it. I knew it as soon as I pressed it. Haze is a bloodsucker. I mean, you know, is what it is, bro. Yeah, Lord is slapping us with 5 subs. What a fucking gamer. What a giga chad. Thank you, nuts. I'd ask Woods, but I don't think he works here anymore. How the heck? Explosions on headshot. I don't know what you mean explosions on headshot. That's not a thing. That's a stratagem, Hafix, a positive one. Yeah, that's not a tactical thing or a weapon thing. That's literally just the stratagem. I should just take the elevation though. Why am I doing this? I kind of want to get the fucking AoE explosion on them. Be really sad. There it. Oh, whoa. Yeah. That's what we're here for. I can't resist, dude. It's these guys are too fun to kill. Oh, I don't have all specs. Okay. I held blind down to the side. Attack is such a fun class. It is, dude. Attack is like... Attack and Assault are the most fun to play, I think. Because they're like... They're high risk, high reward. When you get good plays on them, like the amount of damage that you do just makes them so satisfying. But then they're also kind of squishy if you fuck up. To a degree. I mean, less so with Assault now, but yeah. Thank you so much for the hype train, guys. You're fucking goated. This community. That's right. Best in slot. You guys are in equipment. That's what I meant by that. This gun truly is Daka Daka Daka. Okay, thanks, Ferrari. Daka 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 Daka. Get out of here. Trying to bamboozle me with a little shit stain up to the side. Dude, he died fast. This is crazy. I think this might be the best bolter gun in the game. Maybe it doesn't compete with the Heavy's new heroic one, but apparently, cheeky, yeah, it got a 15% damage buff. So Panda's going to be absolutely cranking it in PvP. And it's accurate, dude. Like, it's good on mouse and keyboard. It doesn't need the fucking, like, assist to be good like the regular one. Tut is so lame. Wait, what do you mean? Toot toot. Yeah, I mean, I've been using it recently, cheeky, as like a Panda roleplay for fun. But it's actually like, and it's not bad even then. Like when I'm fucking around with it, I've had some good plays. But if it's doing 50% more damage, dude, it's gonna rip. You run with a headshot or the equipment? I'm running with the headshot one, so I am like missing equipment to get this much damage. Oh yeah, of course. Oh, okay. Oh, overkill, but whatever. I'll take it. That is some mean AoE damage right there. Fuck me, I just want to get the Ravener. No! No, I'm going to get hit now, aren't I? Okay, that's fine. Oh, damn, dude. Would equipment with the bombs not do more? Well... it's kind of preference, I think. I don't think you need... bearing in mind, I'm also just trying to like work out what tack build I think is good. I don't think you need the bombs to do well on tack. I mean, clearly they're not necessary, but... Is that it? Is it just the one? fucking hell. I mean, unless I get a really big fuck up now, this fight's going so nice. Take that for the free run. No, not the scream. 5 bullets as well. No. Oh my god, it would take a bug to make me lose health, wouldn't it? For those that don't know what just happened, I pulled out my pistol to contest the health because I didn't have ammo in my main gun, and the pistol didn't pull out. I mean, that is one fucking dead Neuro throw. That's about as clean as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. That was satisfying. Anyway. That is actually that's the most satisfying fight I've ever had on TAC. Holy shit. Where's the other one? This might be my favorite TAC gun. Like, I really like the plasma, but it's so awkward to use as well. What's up, Christian? Appreciate the follow, man. Damn. Onwards. Which variant is that? It's the top left one, I believe, is the accuracy. The one with the one that shoots in a straight line. That's annoying. I don't know why that was so slow, but whatever. Damn. This is a little bit hairy. You're super dead. No, he's behind cover. That's super annoying, dude. What a dick. Duckbert McSnifflestuck. I mean, that's a cleaner name than I was expecting, based off what you said. I don't know, man. This is a pleasure to play. I'm actually really enjoying this. It's probably like not that fun to watch because it's just fucking daka 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 daka. But just having an accuracy bolter that actually does damage it's just satisfying to use. Like you don't have to do awkward timing things with it and stuff. It just works. Boss fight is one of the best, like the high tyrant. I do enjoy the boss fight. I don't know if I'd call it the best. I'm not sure if I'm just being a dick with that, but I think it's good. It's a little... It's easier than I expected a 2-boss fight to be. What changed about it? All they've done is buff the damage, but I was already enjoying playing this gun last patch. But it's just, they've given it 15% more damage, and now it's just got that little bit more kick to it, you know? Like it just does better overall. Yeah. Yeah. video on YouTube wants to join Discord. However, it says here. Oh, I'm sorry, Pavel. Yes, let me get on that for you, dude. Are there any mods about that can do a Discord invite? I say let me get on that for you. I'm dying to fucking Minoris. Name an older fucking tale. Yes. The fucking Discord link is broken at the moment because we haven't boosted the server. But welcome in, by the way, Pavel.
Do not let the reactors cool down. This cruiser will soon perform its final
Hold on, let me see if I can get it for you.
to the decks below and
I always forget that you can pause in true solo. Members. That's not it. What is it? Invite to server. That's what I want. Copy. It's all good. I got it covered. It's no stress. That is the invite link to the Discord. If anyone wants to join the community, which is 300 plus going strong on Disc, very active, a lot of very cool people. People painting minis, people doing IRL stuff like showing their pets, their hobbies. Meki's just linked a different one. Have I just linked the wrong one or something? It's definitely the Haze Discord. Bolt carbine versus heavy bolt accuracy on tack. Skelly, that's a really good question, and it's what I'm trying to figure out. When you giant furry noob. You know all about noobs, Melter. How you doing, man? Yeah, Skelly, I actually think the heavy bolt rifle. I actually rate this more. I don't think I'm like wildly out of line doing that as well. Is a new patch worth a download? X, if you're just going to PvE, then sorry, if you're not going to PvE, then probably not. But if you are PvEing, then yeah, sure. I don't know whether it's going to be more fun for you than Ark, but it's a decent content patch. It is buggy. Dude, there's so many enemies here. What the fuck? This wasn't even a wave. Yeah, dude, this is better than the bolt carbine. What I'll say is the bolt carbine is safer to play. You've got easier contested health recovery, and playing anything that hip fires is easier than ADS because you have more screen and more awareness. But I actually rate this above the bolt carbine right now. Bolt carbine is just more friendly, but this is, I would say this is actually stronger. I mean, maybe someone will do some testing and they'll shit all over my argument and be like, well, actually, hey, bolt carbine does like 1,000 DPS more. But you could never call the gun I'm using right now weak by any metric. This is the heavy bolt rifle, and they buffed it by 15%, so it's just kind of clapping right now. Okay, slowest fucking engage ever. No, really, bro? That's kind of cringe, man. What is that, dude? He just fucking bounced. God, man. What a fucking cringe enemy. Get the fuck out of here. Right, got two Zoan's ropes now, firing through the walls. Shield on him, and then fuck this guy. That's kind of rough. Oh, as if he needed like 2 more bullets, dude. I had to use a stim there, that's kind of sad. Actually kind of struggling on ammo here. I'll get a mag back from this guy, but...
We have lost contact with Heraton leader, and Octavio is pinned down. You must destabilize the plasma reactor.
There it is.
Shall not have died in vain. Reactor chambers within reach.
I hate that. As soon as you miss one of the parries, like, it starts to get away from you. Alright, got some ammo back. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, a little concerning how the end is going to go with just a bolter, but it's better than the stalker, at least. Okay. Lucky timing. I literally can't see past my character. Oh, it's a shame. Give me some ammo, please. Thank you. Alright. Now we gotta find Clive. Jesus Christ. I am getting all the spawns. More ammo. Yeah. How are you alive? Alright, where you at, Clive? Or do I need to find Clive? Maybe I don't. Go on, just let me through.
Authorized personnel only beyond this point. Provide sufficient
Motherfuckers.
authorization in order to proceed.
Clive!
Security protocols dictate.
Identify Clive, yeah, okay.
Servitors have entry authorization.
And we get more extremists. Yeah, we're definitely getting a lot of spawns.
The scanner requires the CLIVE principles ocular bio.
The Clive principle, you mean? Please interrupt. Is that the only extremist I got? Come on, Clyde. Get up. Got work to do. It's me. What's up, CMD? It's Commander Harrison. How you doing, dude? Welcome, brother, to another entertaining week in the Haze Mine. That's unlucky. That's not 5 either. Haven't watched in so long. How dare you? Who doth thou think thine is? Oh, it's Dawn. He gave up. He gave up. He tapped out. Welcome in, Dawn. Appreciate the raid, man. Welcome in, raiders. Bow, bow. Welcome to the 4th raid. Is this game worth to buy? Yes. If you're here watching this game on YouTube because you searched for it on YouTube, it's worth buying. I don't know how to explain that logic, but if you're interested in Space Marines enough, it is worth playing. There's so much content now, it's just do it, dude. And Baron, welcome, man. Appreciate the follow. We still haven't found Clive. Jesus Christ. His wife's gonna be furious. Is that another Clive? There was another Clive here. I'm evil, I cast diabetes. It's time for bedtime for Sunday Dawn. No stress, dude. You got a raid and run, that is a-okay. But no, thank you very much for raiding in, dude. Appreciate it. I will entertain the 7,000 guests you have brought with you. You have bestowed upon the Haze Mind. Thanks for parrying the wrong way. Love it when you do that game. Really love it. That's gonna hit if I don't get executed. Ooh, that could have one-shot me. And you're all dead. JK. Your live odds are, I'll raid you. My favorite SM2 guy. Wow, that's a big compliment. Them some big words. I appreciate that a lot, dude. Oh, pain. Okay. Onwards to the boost. Have you played Dead by Daylight? I have not played Dead by Daylight. However, one of my favorite people to go and watch is Gamma Lunatic. He's a Dead by Daylight player, and it is tempting, but I'm so far behind on that. It's like that ship hasn't just sailed; it's gone around the world, come back, and gone again, and I missed it a second time. It's I don't think it's one I'll pick up, unfortunately. Really bad for new players, yeah, so I've kind of heard that. Alright, boys, let's do the boss. Do the boss. Big boss. Boss time. Stretch.
That reactor must be destroyed. Honor our brothers. Honor our chapter.
Ew, not the fucking tentacles. Holy damage, Batman. Again, just saying, the fucking power axe actually does the same amount of damage without auspexing. That's kind of insane. Thanks, game, for pointing me the wrong direction. Love it. Look at my fucking health. Oh my fucking god, dude. Bro? If they don't fix this parry bullshit where it fucking spins you to someone who's just started an animation, I'm gonna punch my monitor. I lost all my health and a stim from missing one fucking parry because it fucking turned me 180 degrees and I got railed in the backside. Like, nothing you can do about that, by the way. Don't get surrounded, I guess. It's just crazy. So horrible. I know we have no armor as well. Okie dokie. Give me armor. I'm dying. Railed in the backside, I know. You'd think that'd be a good time, but no. Oh yeah, okay. A little bit of lightning time. That's gonna hit. Yeah. That's annoying. I could have done with that 10 minutes ago. Well, that did negative damage to him. What the fuck? Oh, he knocked me over and I can't get the health back. That's crazy. Meaning me, you fuck. No, is he really gonna? No, dude, I'm so fucked. No Minoris or? That's... Well, I'm parrying. Oh, I'm blocking. Oh, get fucked, mate. Woo! Holy shit, bro. I was sweating then. Ugh. Bruh. That actually got my heart rate up. Jesus Christ. Mate, the Minoris swarm is horrible. Oh, dude, it's a quiz. What the hell, bro? Oh, man. That was funny. Watch me not make it out of here alive now. Okay, I gotta say, a melter bomb would have been really nice there, but yeah. Yeah, we locked in a bit there. Genuinely, watch me not be able to get out now because Minoris. God damn. Get me out of here. Oh, I don't have the AoE execute because they fucking... Yeah. Nah, fuck this. We're just running. Fuck it. Oh, that's annoying. Do you have any Leaper? Loving the new mission map. Yeah, the new mission map's awesome, dude. Of course, in that one where I'm fighting for my life, I don't get any, like, no bugs that kill the bosses there. No siree. But just let me through. Let me through. Motherfuckers. Alright, now you can die. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, we're free. We're free.